What's up, guys? I'm back with another tutorial. This is my sister. Fun fact, a lot of you guys probably don't know that I do have a twin sister who is obsessed with getting her nails done. Look at her showing me her next set on her phone. I'm like, girl, she for some reason thinks that she's supposed to get her nails done like every 5 days. So I decided to go ahead and just record. I might end up making this a series because she gets her nails done more than anybody that I know. Like, if you ask her, she thinks that she doesn't get her nails done enough. I should actually put together a collage of all the nail sets that she's had done this year. Or really all the nail sets that she's had done in the last 4 months. Anyway, that was me removing her last design. I'm cleaning up all of this powder from the drilling off. It was so much. But yeah, I drilled off her last set and now I'm going to prep her nails. If you guys want to see an in-depth prepping tutorial, whether you get your nails done with acrylic or whether you want to do it yourself, check out my prepping video in 5 easy steps. I'll link it in the description if you guys want to watch that. So if you watch that video, then you know the first thing I do is I go in with this cuticle pusher. This is like my holy grail. This is like a game changer. It pushes the skin back and allows you to see what exactly needs to be done. What skin needs to be removed, how much dead skin needs to be removed, all the above. So once you push it back, you're going to go in with this pointed cuticle bit. This is like a cuticle dry dead skin eraser. This is also a holy grail. I don't do any set without pulling out these tools. So go ahead and just drill all of that dead skin off. And yeah, this helps just gives a clean, even really after this step, you'll already see a difference. So go ahead and do that. And then it'll be time to use that other cuticle bit that I'm falling in love with, the ball one. I feel like it just also provides an overall clean look. And yeah, so once that's done, I'll be back. Okay, so now this is another holy grail step. I've probably said that so many times, but prepping is so important. I actually love prep. It's like one of my favorite things about doing nails is the prepping. It just changes the overall set. Like a good prep can really make the outcome of nails look so good. So this is called a sanding band, and I like it because it also helps remove that dead skin around the cuticle area. It also helps remove that acrylic that sort of wants to lift but not yet lifting around the cuticle area. It also helps to smooth out the nails, and prepping it for acrylic, it's probably one of the most important steps. All of these steps are important. I keep saying that. All of these steps when you're prepping are important. So go ahead and also use your sanding band and bring them nails back to life. All right, so now go in with a powder. For hers, I used Valentino Perfect Nude. I use that for pretty much all the sets, but this is just the base because we're all going to be covering it. As you guys can see, she showed me she wanted a all blue set with some black outlines going around. It was kind of difficult to see, but I'm not gonna lie, we kind of just winged it here. We were also rushing because I had an appointment right after her. So yeah, go ahead and fill in all the nails. When you're filling in, you don't need to use super big beads. It's just not necessary because then that's how you flood the cuticle. You end up chasing the acrylic. It's just not necessary. It's too much. You don't need a lot. You're just filling in a little space, that little teeny gap that grew that opens, as you can see, that's all you need to fill in. So even when you think you're using a smaller bead, probably even go smaller, because you don't, and it, because this area is so small, it's so easy, so much easier for the cuticle area to flood. So keep that in mind. When you're doing your filling, use dry beads. Well, not super dry, because you want to be able to move the acrylic. Just make them wet enough to where you can move the acrylic, but not wet enough to where it'll just like start flowing all over the place, because that's what we don't want. That's when you have to do a whole nother level of cleanup, and it just makes everything so much harder. Okay, now time for shaping. 80/80 nail file. You already know. That's all I use when I'm shaping, especially when it's a fill-in, because that acrylic is so hard to reshape sometimes. So I didn't film all of this. I just filmed the pinky so you guys can get the idea of my filing process, especially when I'm doing the fill-in. Put your finger protectors on, because I hate when that file digs into my skin. It drives me insane. I've actually had like bleeding and scars from the file digging into my thumb. So yeah, that's not fun. And I try using band-aids. Nothing else works but these little silicone protective thingies. I'll add them to the description so you guys can purchase them if you need them. They are a lifesaver, I'm not gonna lie. Another important step I use when filing is brushing. Brush away the dust so you guys can actually see. It's also a life changer. So now I'm going to go in with the design part. She wanted to do, like I said, a blue base. So I went ahead and painted all 10 nails with this color. I don't know what this... Oh, this is Modelone's. The color is right there on the bottle, the number. And if you guys want to look at that color, as usual, Amazon storefront. Link is in the description. But paint all 10 nails. We did 2 coats of this. And yeah. Okay, so dry the first coat. Like I said, 2 coats of this blue. I didn't film the whole second coat because, like I said, I was rushing. But this is me just doing the pinky again, give you guys an idea. Now to get the design that she wanted, again, I just winged it. I'm not exactly sure how that design was done that she showed me, but I just kind of was like, let's just see, you know, what we're gonna do. So I'm using a blooming gel. This one's by Agalor and Company, but again, you can use whatever brand you want. You can use it from Amazon, wherever you get your blooming gel from is fine. So you're gonna add a thin layer. Blooming gel is one of those things where a little bit goes a long way. I've tried using a lot, and you don't want to use a lot of this. It'll start running off the nail. It'll start messing up your shape. I don't know why, but trust me when I say a little bit goes a long way. So you're going to take some black and a line art brush, and before you dry the blooming gel, this is us trying to figure it out. Like, we was like, what should we do, blah blah blah. So take a line art brush, dip it in some black, and just take the black on the sides and let the blooming gel do its thing. Let it spread out. You know, again, we were just winging it. And we did that to all 10, and that's how we got this design. It was so random. And also, guys, I purchased an airbrush, and I am obsessed. I probably won't roll out those designs until the new year because I just have so many other videos to edit. Maybe I might try to get one to you guys before January 1st, but again, I have so many videos to edit, so be on the lookout. But I purchased an airbrush for nail art, and I am obsessed with it. It's so nice. It's next level. It's game changing. I cannot wait to show you guys how to use it and the designs that I do with it. So definitely look out for those. I cannot wait. Like I'm so excited for that. But yeah, this is the design. Let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned for my more videos, and as usual, thank you for watching.